Okay, you guys, yeah, this is going to go back to the roots of this channel. It's a how-to, which in the beginning, that's why I started this channel, doing how-tos with the title Our Simple Adventures, because I always knew we wanted to make this a travel adventure and throw in a how-to here and there. But anyway, yeah, so our new little BBJ, we call it BBJ, Baby Blue Jeep. Not long after we got it, at 50,000 miles on it, when you would especially make a left turn, it would click. And I'm sure you guys, if you had a front-wheel drive or all-wheel drive vehicle long enough, you get to the point where it'll start clicking, going one way or the other. And that's a CV axle. That's a CV joint. So, and it's just gotten worse and worse here just the past couple of weeks. So I've done a CV joint on other vehicles before in my past, but for those of you that don't know, this is the CV axle. Two constant velocity joints, because that's how it allows the vehicle to turn. And this is the drive axle that goes to the transaxle, the transmission. So that's what's giving you the power on your front-wheel drive or four-wheel drive vehicle. So yeah, that's what we're going to be replacing. And show you where it is on the vehicle. Right here. And it goes up there into the transmission, the transaxle. So yeah, the brake caliper is going to have to come off. First of all, we're going to have to break this axle nut loose, because that's going to want to turn. And of course, this will be disconnected. The strut will be disconnected so that the hub will be able to come out. Then we'll have to pry that out of the transaxle. Okay, so we got those little tabs mostly bent out. That's kind of, so hopefully they're pushed out enough to be able to turn the nut. It's a 36 millimeter axle nut. And got Lisa.
Show me.
Got Lisa in the car in her nightshirt, which you can't see anyway, but yeah, it's morning. She's going to put her foot on the brake while I do this. And I'm going to show you a little trick here, because I already, just from past experience, that's going to be tighter than you know what. So I'm going to show you a little trick here. And actually, I'm taking the handle off my jack here. Would you guys, if you saw when I did the rear brake on Bear, I did the same trick, because you just can't get enough leverage. Where's my breaker bar? This is my breaker bar, 3/4 inch. So I'll show you what I do here. Then I use this to get more leverage, which makes a tremendous difference.
Keys in here, or take them with me.
Take them with you.
Watch your head.
Okay, so axle nut is broke loose. Now we'll just leave that on, and we'll go forward with taking the calipers off, disconnecting the strut, the tie rod. Okay, I was kind of worried about that. Last time I did this, I had a heck of a time getting that axle nut off. Okay, so now we're going to remove the caliper here. There's 2 bolts. Boom, boom, and I use 14 millimeter. Okay, so the brake pads are still in there. I just got to pop those out. Still look pretty good themselves. Otherwise, I might as well replace those if they were getting bad. Rotor's still good, but you always want to. You don't want to let the caliper hang from the brake line here. So what I've always used and what was taught to me when I was young, get an old wire hanger and just kind of tie it to the strut or a spring or whatever is available to hang it from, so it's not hanging from the brake line, because that's not good for your brake line. So okay, we'll slide these pads out, then we'll take the caliper bracket off. And I'm going to put these the caliper bolts that we took off. I'm going to put those right back in their holes here, right back in there, so we don't lose those or mistake those for something else. Okay, now the caliper bracket, 2 bolts. Boom, boom. Well, those are those Torx. I've never seen that kind of bolt before, but it looks like this 16 millimeter should do the trick on that. Wow, gonna have to research that. Okay, we had to get out the persuader again here. Might as well just keep that out. But yeah, this broke loose. Obviously, if your jack doesn't come apart, like mine does, my handle, you can go buy a 2 or 3 foot piece of PVC pipe. I've used PVC pipe before. It works just as good. There we go. Okay, those are broke loose. I just realized that light was probably in you guys' eyes. Anyway, these were pretty tight, and this one's been stubborn coming out. Okay, so that's your caliper bracket. And again, I'll just put these bolts right back in the holes they came out of, so we don't misplace those. Set that out of the way over here. Yeah, it's a Saturday morning. I think the high today is supposed to be like 102, 103. I don't sweat easy, but it's also, we've been getting rain every night with the monsoon, and a little humid this morning. So I'm stopping there today, and we'll get after it again. Thankfully, we have 2 vehicles, and so I got a parts runner and whatever we need to do. But anyway, see you in the morning. Okay, good morning, you guys. A little cooler this morning. Tiny little breeze. But okay, now this brake rotor needs to come off. Okay, you shouldn't need to beat this rotor off like I started to do. This holds the rotor onto the hub, and it's a hex bit number 5. So yeah. And the rotor will just basically fall off there. Oh. And I'm just going to put that back in there so I know where it came out. And the rotor actually has a little blue paint on there, so I know where to place the rotor. Okay, guys, I dropped the tie rod down to give it some movement here. I just gave the axle just a little tap, and it came loose. So last time I did one of these, it was a Bearcat. But okay, so the axle is broke free from the hub. I started taking the separating the control arm from the hub here too, but I don't think I'm going to really need to do that. I'm going to take these two strut bolts off. Then that should allow the hub to tilt toward me, which should allow me to push the axle out. So I'll try to film that, but that's what we're going to be doing here. Always be careful of your brake lines. I guess that's the anti-lock brake. Okay, just to give it a little more play there. That just slides right out of that clip. Right there. So that's going to give me the play I need. And that should allow us to pull the axle out. Might come to the end here. Might be a little persuasion. Alright. Now, I need to get my pry bar between that CV joint and the transaxle, and I'll pry that and pull it out this way. Okay, CV axle out. Okay, now you want to take the old CV axle and the new CV axle and kind of compare them. Here's the new one. Know the length of the splines, the overall length of them. The new one has an O-ring right here, a seal. The old one didn't. You've got the clip there. Splines are a little longer on this. That's okay. Okay, that's where we're headed. Okay, once I start going in with it, I'm going to turn it a little bit to engage the splines, and then it's going to go in, and you're gonna have to probably give it a pop on the other end here with a rubber mallet to get it past this clip. So let's. Okay, you guys, yeah, guess what? They sent the wrong CV axle. And I'll show you why here. Here's the old one. I'll show you a picture right here. But the splines were almost a 1/4 inch larger on the one they sent me. That's why I couldn't get this thing in. I'm glad it didn't take a sledgehammer to it. But anyway, AutoZone was good at when I returned it, and I got this one off of rockauto.com, the exact partner that came off. The other one from AutoZone was a aftermarket. So when you get one of these, pay attention to every measurement: length, width, number of splines. So anyway, we're going back together. Got the strut, bolts in, torqued, tie rod in, torqued. The pinch nut on the lower ball joint, torqued. So we're going to keep going back together here, and then we'll get back with you. Okay, everything is together and torqued. Brake caliper bracket, caliper. Yeah, the pinch bolt there for the lower ball joint. Yeah, just always double check everything that you took off. Make sure it's tight or torqued. And make sure there's no extra parts laying around. But okay, time to get that wheel on and take it for a test drive. Be right back. Okay, there we go, you guys. We are good to go, I do believe. Rides good, sounds good, no clicking. At least on this side. I think the right side's starting to, so they're passenger side. Anyway, this side's fixed. So another successful fix for our simple how-tos. So please subscribe and like. Subscribe to the channel and like this video. Hit the notification bell. But yeah, I'll tell you what, the wrong, well, according to AutoZone, it was the correct CV axle. I guess the main thing, measure each and every aspect of that axle. Length, diameter, number of splines, total length of the, yeah, measure everything. Anyway, let you guys go. We'll see you next time. Who knows what we're going to fix next. Love you guys. Bye.